Hello everyone, I am Nu-Trix, and today we're looking into the latest plugin from Safari Pedals. It's called Owl Control. It's a effect pedal, a virtual one of course, and it's a compressor. So by default go, okay, another compressor. Still, the approach that is more linked to a pedal type of shape and approach is a little bit different. And the fact that there's 4 different, I would say, model of compression in it changes totally the sound from one type to the other. So it's like having 4 pedals into one single unit. Let's just dive in. So we have it, let's say I'm going to have it on the drums here. So we have this. Graphic, simply, you have the input. So you can, if you put it, you can actually go to 0. So there's no boost. And double click, double tap on it, you go to 0. Output 0. So it's just like almost passive, coming in and out. You have the speed, which is the speed of the compression, the attack and release. See, when you hold your finger on it, you have the information of attack and release. So there's a slow attack and a rather fast release. You go like this. The attack has a bigger number and the release has a smaller number. So release is quick, attack is long, which is what I understand. So I don't really get it. As the other one, the attack is 400 and the release is 81. So 84. So it means that there's always, in the smooth version or the smooth algorithm, there's always some sort of attack. Then there's a ratio. The ratio goes, in this case, from 1.7 to 4.6. So it's really a compressor. So again, if you go like this, you can hear it if we bypass it. You can also automatic gain. So as you bring this up, it brings the output down. Okay. Or you can just unclick it and control these separately. Kind of the logic. You've got your gain reduction information here. You have the blend, how much you want to hear the effect, how much you want to hear actually. Now it's 100% the effect. Width is it mono? Almost. If you look at this, you see here, it's closer to being mono. It's not exactly mono. And if you go like that, you see it becomes wider because the drum is stereo. So you hear more of that width. So I'm going to keep the width as maximum. So if I go pump, now what's going to change with pump is you have a difference in the, you see the attack and release, their value to different things. Outside of the sound itself, the reaction is different. So now it goes from 90, so it's a fast attack, a lot faster than smooth, and the fastest was 229. Lo-fi, you see, 204. So lo-fi and smooth are slow-ish, always, and the MixBus also. So the fastest is the pump. Okay, and if you go to the middle section, let's say put it at the middle, you see 166 for the attack, which is still a fast attack if you compare it to, let's say, smooth, which now is at 300, lo-fi that is at 240, and MixBus that is 315. So, and then you go the slowest, it's 366, go lo-fi, 36, but now the release is very low here now, 277, 267, and here you have it at 136, and the pump is always faster, even in the slow. It's always fast, even in the slow. And release smooth, it's still, the attack is slow, but the release is fast. So they all react different ways. So by moving this, you're moving the envelope of the attack and release of the compressor. But by changing these, you're changing the reaction, the behavior of all of this. And the ratio, let's say you go to lo-fi, now it goes to ratios of 26. So it goes into the limiter territory outside of being just a compressor. MixBus, I think you have this is a very slow. So MixBus is really just to tame some of that, general control of your mix. So it's slower for the attack, and it has a soft ratio. When you go pump, you have still 31. So this is the one with the most limiting action. Pump, LoFi, then you've got smooth and MixBus, which is almost in the same, actually they are in the same realm for compression values. So let's actually just hear some of the sounds. Here, now we only have the transient. MixBus is more of a general cleanup of the gain. LoFi is just like it's pumping from soft signals. So it's obvious on drums because you see the transient, you hear that, trying to tame it. Let's try on different sounds, other type of drums. So I'm going to sub this one. I have this. It's this one. It's almost like sizzling. Now this is more in your face compared to this one. You have a lot of rooms coming. So some of them bring out the room because it brings the low signals, and others are just like keeping the front one and then dropping the signal almost after that. So it becomes more of a dry sound. Lo-fi junkie, which is kind of more muffled in a way. You should put headphones to really hear the difference. Let's try it on this one here. I'm in the same place, like this one here. More kick. This one also, just more presence for the kick. It's a lo-fi junkie, you're losing all the high end. This is also linked with the fact that there's... No, it's not the width. It's really just the sound of the lo-fi. Just the transient, almost. It's very soft drums coming in. Different ways to tame and control your signals. Stop this. Let's try on this one. I have a bass. Okay, and let's try it on guitar. I think I got something. It's kind of in the back. Lo-fi, noisy, washed out kind of. Some more in your face. MixBus is... This is mono, straight line. The original is mono. It's blended to the maximum. So that's it. Simple, straightforward, 4 plugins in one, 4 different compressor / limiter in one, all with some type of, sound to it. So free pedals is based on the logic of the guitarists, picking up their separate pedals to make them into the pedal board and having the signal flow that they want and changing so it has that tone that they want. So this is the same logic. You've got, in this case, 4 different tone you can get out of this. And I say 4, it's a lot more than that when you tweak, but there's like 4 different compressor limiter into the same plugin, and it makes it to a very interesting sounding one. You can use it for sound texture and also for controlling or taming the frequencies or the volume, but it's a very flexible plugin. That's it. Stay safe, have fun, see you soon. Cheers.